Hello.
Hey guys.
Welcome to another Sunday Eats and Treats.
Yep, it is our day for trying some new stuff.
Of course, as always.
And it is October, so as you know, the theme is pumpkin. And so we are continuing along that theme. Today we are making what? Chocolate dipped pumpkin macaroons?
Wow. That's like a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
Chocolate
I had to think about what it was.
Pumpkin
Macaroons.
Hi, Danby.
Hi, Danby.
Hey, how is it going, guys?
Yep.
Who do I have over here? We've got both Facebook and IG Live. Sorry.
Yep. And I can't read that
And I'm
far.
super, blind. So I apologize.
That is DRG, the love something.
Aw.
I can't read
The
it
love
all.
something.
So
Well, I love that.
I can't read
love
it all.
something.
The name's so long. So.
Hey, and if you want, tell us, hey there. So tell us, Dr. G, what did you say?
It says Dr. G, the love M-O-T, and I can't read the rest of it because it goes ... behind the waves. So if I wave at him, maybe it'll show it to me. So it says Dr. G, the love motivator. Oh, I love that. So the
awesome.
love motivator, yes.
Awesome. What is it?
We can always use a little bit of love going on.
Oh, always. We can always use that. Are you kidding?
That's super awesome.
No, I want you to, well, tell us your first name if you can. Just type it out. So that'd be awesome. But yeah, that recipe he just said.
Yes.
Now I forgot it already.
Chocolate dipped pumpkin macaroons.
And that's from Recipe Runner or Runner Recipe?
Recipe Runner.
.com. So we're going to try it because there's my two favorite things. Chocolate and coconut. Pumpkin is not like a favorite, but I do like it. And especially this time of year, that's what we want, right? I mean, we smell it, we see it, fall is all about pumpkin to me. So,
yeah.
Hey, Moosey.
It's super
hey, Oscar.
Fun. Yeah, and today I had my first kind of, hey, I've seen you guys before. So I was sitting at church and John Shulkins came up to me and said, hey, I was at Walmart and with my kid and he saw you guys and goes, hey, there's a Sunday Eats and Treats guy. So I'm like,
that cracks me up.
Wow,
that just makes me go, oh, what? Oh, people are watching?
I know.
They're really watching?
So if you like what we're doing, please make sure to like and share it because we are trying to, just share some of our fun with us in our some of our fun with you in our kitchen.
So hey Tina, hey Reba, good to have you. Oscar, it's great to have you guys on today. Let's start it because we would love to make sure you guys get this recipe. It's, the fave of mine is that it has coconut.
Check that out. She loves coconut.
Check that out. So. A cup of coconut. Okay, so pour that cup of coconut in there. Do not delay. This is unsweetened coconut. So I know that typically at stores you have the sweetened coconut, but this is unsweetened and you get it. Gosh, I think I just got it at Walmart.
Yeah, you got it at Walmart.
Seriously, Walmart. I didn't have to go to Whole Foods, didn't have to go to Trader Joe's. Got it at Walmart.
Okay.
That is a 1/3 cup of almond flour.
Okay, almond flour.
And let's put the pumpkin spice.
Okay,
and
how much is this?
2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice as well as a pinch of salt. So my pinch of salt is
And I'll say she actually put 2 pinches of salt.
Those are tiny pinches. They're like super tiny.
So they were. So.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what else do we have?
Okay, so stir that together.
Okay, I'll stir that together. So.
And then we've got, while he's stirring that, I've got a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. This is the real maple syrup, real deal. We're not using any nothing against the other stuff, I should say, but for this healthy thing, this is the real deal, okay?
Okay.
So that's a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. This is 3 tablespoons of pumpkin puree and a 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil melted it. Whoa.
Yeah, that splattered a little bit. Glad I had a big, tall glass bowl, so. Okay.
And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we are done. That's all.
Well, that's super easy and super quick.
So you know how I measure vanilla because I love it. This is, I've said this before, but it's from Mexico, straight from Mexico. We smuggled it in.
We did smuggle it in.
I smell it every time too.
It does smell
so
super good.
Can you smell it? No, I know you can't smell it.
It's just kind of wafting over at me.
Oh my gosh,
so
I love
it's
this stuff.
really
Love,
good.
love, love.
I think we should have doubled this recipe.
Why?
Because it looks like we're only going to get 8 of them out of this. So
Maybe. That's okay.
So, yeah.
I actually don't know. Let's see how many it's supposed to get.
10. I actually saw
10?
10. Yep.
So we'll probably get 10, but I have a big scoop.
Yes, you do. So we're probably going to get 4.
So I can use a tiny scoop.
Whatever. No, that'll probably be fine. All right, it's all mixed together.
Actually, no. You know, if I want 10, I want to use it.
If you want 10, you're going to need a smaller scoop.
And I do have a smaller scoop.
Yeah.
These are the handy dandy scoops from Pampered Chef.
Okay.
All right. So that's it.
All
Let's just make
together.
sure that we did, because sometimes I don't read these recipes all the way through. Whoops. So let me check it out. Use 1.5 tablespoon sized cookie scoop. Oh, that's about right. That would be,
That's smaller than a tablespoon, I think.
Look at that. No.
That's big.
Yeah, that's a
But it's
table.
like, isn't this a tablespoon? Maybe it is right. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
So, okay.
So there we go. So we're gonna put it onto the baking sheet. And who else is with us? Hi, Tina. Okay, Aaron. Hey, how are you, Aaron? Say hi to Roosevelt, Richard. Love it that you guys are here with us. We'll check back with you later too. Oh. Okay, so here's the one thing. Careful. So we just gotta like see how it's coming out really soft. That's good, but we want to shape it.
That's why I have a round scooper.
No,
it's doing the shaping for me.
It's kind of falling apart. Okay, keep going.
Well, it's because they're so
awesome.
moist.
No, they look great.
Yeah, they look really
And then
good.
we're supposed to melt some chocolate, dark chocolate I got right here.
Yeah, but don't we have to do that
But
after
we're
they
gonna
cook?
do that later.
Okay.
We have to actually cook these, let it cool. It's gonna cook for about 18 to 22 minutes. Then we let it cool like for about another 15 minutes. And then we dip them on with the chocolate.
So we're gonna come back for the dipping?
We're gonna have to.
Okay.
Oh, like, these were like, that's 10. Oh, okay, we got them even smaller, but that's okay. Because when they're smaller, you know what happens?
You just keep popping them. That's the danger of it.
So then I'm like,
You don't know how many you eat.
I was like, okay, well, but I always want more than one. It's just how it goes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
1 dozen.
I'm not gonna lie, maybe. So, what about it? But, I mean, I want to make sure I'll fix it. Oh,
Okay.
you drop, I'll fix.
Okay.
But I want to have 2. I know I do. So this is perfect that they're small, right?
Okay.
Who out there believes me? Come on.
Okay, there
We
you
know
go.
we want more than
I'm gonna put
one.
that right there. So how many did we
So I just,
ended up
like-
making? Like right at 15. Yeah, 15 exactly.
Oh, you said it was only going to make 10.
I know. Well, we got 15.
Yay.
So yay.
Okay, popping them in
So-
at 325 for 18 to 22 minutes. But we're going to keep talking.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So yeah, we've had a lot of fun. This weekend has been very filled with family activities. Both of our girls were in district volleyball tournaments. And so we spent all day watching girls play volleyball, and that is always fun and a great way to get the heart pumping because I get so like, oh.
Oh, one of our friends called them the cardiac kids.
I
It's
believe
like
it.
with our sports and our kids in sports, it's just cardiac kids. So when our boy, or actually both of them, they play basketball, that's cardiac kids. It just makes our heart race and stop and race and stop. It just makes us.
It's worse than volleyball.
Have you ever
for me.
watched? You're worse than volleyball.
It's worse in
Oh,
in
in
volleyball for me.
So if you ever-
basketball, I have a lot of fun. Volleyball gives me a heart attack.
Just because it's like point for point, and
Yeah.
it's crazy, but we love it,
Yeah,
and we
it's
wouldn't have it any other way. Spending time watching our kiddos play ball, so it's a great thing. But I wanted to like visit. Oh, hey, I want to do a shout out. A shout out to our hey Mary.
Yeah, Mary and Charlie.
They're on right now.
Yep,
Hello.
I know. I just saw them come on board.
Hey there.
So
Oh.
I think that's what made you think about Utah Classic because we have a lot of friends that went down to compete in the Utah Classic, and one of your friends,
Yeah, Danielle. Well,
Danielle.
there's- I think she's one of. Oh my gosh.
Beast Mode.
Did so well, Danielle. You know,
Kudos,
props to you.
congrats.
Props to you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I know Mary and Charlie, you guys are judging out there, so you guys did great at the. They just did great at the Utah
Yeah,
Classic.
and Jeremiah brought a whole crew. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the 3 ladies and her.
three
and
three
the one
competitors.
gentleman,
Oh,
yeah,
really? There's 3?
yeah.
I didn't realize
So,
that. So,
yeah.
no, awesome, and I'm just loving it. We love the bodybuilding world. Just, yeah, we're gonna
Major discipline. So major
discipline.
props to those that dedicate themselves to getting on that stage and getting it done. So
absolutely,
yeah,
definitely, that's definitely a tough sport. Speaking of sports, tough sport. But we were on it. I was going to talk to you guys about this today, just because hey there, who's saying hello? I'm so sorry, I'm blind. Can you read that bit?
It's okay. It's Shri Devi.
Oh, hello. Great to have you.
Nice to have you.
But we're going to talk today because at church there was something that really caught me. And it's just something because I've been working on myself, like I'm always trying to improve myself and in different ways, in different areas of my life. And one of the things that was talked about today was about denying yourself. And I thought, and I didn't pull up the scripture. Maybe you can recall
I don't
the scripture
remember.
about
No.
denying.
No.
Do you recall that
Nope.
phrase?
Yeah, I remember you talking about
okay.
it to me.
So, and you guys speak out there. Tell us about what you think that means to you, and in the terms of denying yourself. So, what I thought about when, as in the means of improving myself, is to deny my physical weaknesses and overcome them. Like, put aside the natural carnal person, and rise above that. So, for instance, one of the things that I'm trying to work on is I know that I need to get more sleep. I know I do. Averaging 5 for some people actually seems to be fine. And I know I need to sleep smarter. There's ways to do that. I'm going to venture into Sean Stevenson's, that's another author, another motivator that I love listening to. Sean Stevenson and the Model Health Show. He has a book called Sleep Smarter, and I really want to venture that way and read that. But in essence, I know that I need at least 5, more than 5. I need 7 hours. And I don't always get that, especially when our kiddos are in sports and I want to be there until the end of the game, and then we have like whatever festivities afterwards, and then we come home, and the next thing you know, I need to get up at 5 a.m. So it can be rough to get 7 hours. But I know that there are days and there's times when I'm like, I got to catch a plane, or I got to get off to wherever early in the morning. And I'm thinking about, I've got to get there. Somebody else is counting on me to get there. Or when that happens, I'm there. I'm going for it. I'm doing it because someone's counting on me.
But if it's just for you?
But I get like only the 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So what is it, that if it's just for me, that, that extra, like, come on, you can do this because you do it all the time in other areas for other people. Why isn't it just for me? Why can't where is that? So I guess that's what I'm going to see if you guys have any thoughts on that. Well, what is your thought?
Well, and I think the big thing is whether you want to engage in a new business, whether you want to get on a fitness track, or you want to save for a vacation. If you want to accomplish something, you have to deny yourself of certain things in order to accomplish that. It's just like if I want to go to Hawaii next year, I need to set aside a certain amount of money every month out of my budget, or I need to work extra so that I can earn that extra money, which would mean that I'm not going out with my friends or my boys or working around the house, or so something is being denied so that I can accomplish another goal. Or if I want to start my own business, I'm taking the risk of not being paid for a certain amount of time as I'm building my business, and I have to be willing to accept that denial of what I've been used to in order to acquire something greater. And it's just like when you and I were talking before we got on air, is Eric Thomas, we listen to him all the time. He talks about how he's gotten to the point where all he's focused on is that he's driving to become a better man, a better person, a better motivator of other individuals. And so he has to, and he's put it on himself, to elevate his lifestyle and what not only he expects out of himself, but also what he's presenting to other people, to elevate them to the next level and motivate them to acquire that which they really want to go and accomplish, but they maybe are holding back. And I think a lot of us tend to hold back part of ourselves when we're really trying to go after something. We're not all the way in. We may go through the motions, but our heart or our mind is grumbling through the process instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to accomplish this.
Well, and I guess what really actually, now that we're talking about it, the thing about what Eric Thomas, that we're talking about, I think with him, he has especially found that he has a responsibility, a responsibility not only to himself and to his family, but to everyone else that he is, what's the word? Not catering to, but he is working with or working for. He's found his purpose in life, and he values that a lot, and knows that it's something that well, his purpose is well, oh gosh, I can't even come up with the words. What am I trying to say?
I'm not sure, but as I was listening to you, I was thinking about Oscar and catch and release hunting gear. You know, he for the last year has put everything all in to build his business, and that has required him to deny himself of either some free time. In fact, the one thing that he's done for year after year after year is a damn race. But he did not have the time to do both. And so he had to make the decision that, you know what, in order for me to push this goal that I really want to do and I really want to accomplish, I need to set these things aside. And I think a lot of us are not willing to set aside the thing or things that are holding us back in order for us to accomplish what we really want to do. And it's just like sometimes, you know, when I had somebody come up to me and was talking to me about doing some training with them, and I could tell through the conversation that that person, while they liked the idea of getting fit and they were motivated by what they see you and I doing, they weren't ready to give up 30 minutes of sleep in the morning to get up and do an early morning workout. Because he goes, the only time I have to do to work out would be if I got up a little earlier in the morning. Well, get up 30 minutes. And yes, you're denying yourself of that 30 minutes, but in the long term, you're accomplishing that goal that you're working for. And I think a lot of times we're not willing to deny ourselves to accomplish something greater.
Well, and I'm going to go back to actually what I was thinking about with my situation and like the sleep and needing to get 7 hours, but then only getting 5, and why can't I sometimes just get myself up for those times when I don't actually have to be there for somebody else? It actually falls upon me as like, do I value myself? That's really, honestly, that's probably really the nuts and bolts of it. In anything we do, what we're going to value is where we're going to put our effort in. And so if I'm definitely going to make sure my kids get off to school, they're going to have their breakfast, lunch, whatever, all that stuff is going to be, the homework's going to be done. I'm going to make sure these things happen because I value my children. I value my family. And is it that I'm not valuing myself? These are things but this is good.
Things that make you go,
So I'm thinking about do we do that to ourselves, right? I mean, I think we put ourselves last in a lot of ways just because, I don't know why, actually. I mean, do we feel like it's being selfish? And I talk about it all the time. I think self-care is so important because you got to pour into yourself to pour into others. So, I mean, that's a whole nother topic again, but I mean, that's that denying yourself. I think it doesn't mean, I don't believe it means deny yourself don't take care of yourself. It's just, if you value something, then you are going to make that a priority.
Yeah, and I think along with making a priority, it really is about making different decisions. I mean, in every aspect of your life to go down that path. I mean, October's coming up, right? And I love candy corn. Believe it or not, I love candy corn. And so if I'm on a fitness trip and I'm trying to work for something in June, I can't be, overindulging in candy corn because that's not going to fulfill the thing. And I know that's a really simple thing, But how many of us have that really simple thing? Oh, it's just this. It's just one extra bite. And yes, you got to treat yourself and take care of yourself and have balance. But sometimes if you want to accomplish something, you have to deny yourself of certain things in order to get on that track that you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
So, but.
Well, we'd love your feedback on that. So always feel free to post and tell us some things. We would love you to share all this information with others. Tag them on this post, and share, or just share this live, this Facebook or IG live to others. Just give us some feedback. Let us know what you'd like to hear. These are just thoughts that are coming out of our head. We're not experts at anything. The thing is that we have is just experiences, our own experiences. It's not like that we're saying like, oh, we're all wise and knowing. We actually want to know what you think. So tell us about what you think about this, and let's have more conversations, because I think that we're all in this world together. We all need to help one another. There's no competition going on. I don't feel like I'm competing with anybody but myself. And
That's
I think
right.
that you should feel the same way, that you want to better yourself to help others. So
I love it. Let's have the dialogue and elevate all of us. So that's really what it's all about. So
I actually want to put a hashtag that I create. I thought of this. I thought of this.
Okay.
And I'm hoping we're going to use it. I'm thinking it's called either Lift One, Rise Together, like Lift One, Rise Together, or Lift and Rise Together. So
do both.
Anyways,
Anyway,
I don't know. My brain just keeps going. So, guys, we will be back probably like 30 minutes to show you the dipping of the chocolate. Dipping of the macarons
she
in the
can't wait
chocolate.
for that. So
You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll check you later.
See
Be
ya.
back in 30. See ya.
bye.
Well, I'm excited about those.
Yeah, those look pretty good. So.
Hey,
Hello. Yes, we are back.
look at this. You see that chocolate? Do you see that?
Yeah, Judy's been having fun microwaving that in 15-second intervals.
Seriously, you have to watch it. You can't just melt it all in 30 seconds or even a minute. I think I've done it maybe 5 times at 15 seconds, sometimes 10. So we're gonna quickly do this. Check out these macaroons. Jody didn't show them to him.
Aren't we gonna dip them?
Yeah, but we'll show it to him.
Okay.
The macaroons, they smell.
Our kitchen smells
good.
awesome. So.
Okay, so while he's dipping, you're gonna dip the bottom.
Oh shoot!
It just
coming
fell all
apart.
in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Maybe we need to use something?
I don't know. No, move that.
Which one? This thing?
Move that thing, please.
I can't. It's like,
Well, just raise it up so I can get in
okay,
there.
hold on. I gotta find something.
Oh, this is awesome.
Okay, but this is like falling out.
No, it's great because we're getting these nice chocolate drizzle
Are you
marks.
seeing this? Look at this.
So it's awesome.
Okay, I gotta share this while we're doing it. I'm gonna share it.
Okay.
I'm gonna share it on my thing. So, are you getting enough chocolate on the bottom?
Oh yes.
I'm like, do not skimp on that chocolate. That's dark chocolate chips that I'm melting. You can take a chocolate bar and, melt it on that too. Use a chocolate bar, dark chocolate bar, and melt it. I think he's having too much fun melting these or putting this in the chocolate.
Well, I just don't see how both of us are gonna do
Nope,
it.
we're not going to be able to. You're right. It is so true. We're not going to be able to both do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this
And
share
then
this.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be how I'm gonna drizzle it.
Okay, I should. Oh, there. That's it. So take. No. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Now I'm all like, whoa. Hold on. Jeez,
It's just
Louise.
gonna drizzle it.
No.
like
no.
this.
No. You're gonna clump it. Okay, stop yourself for a
Okay.
second.
Do you want
himself.
do you want to microwave this a little more?
No, you're gonna
So
burn
it's-
it.
Okay.
Oh, that is so important to say.
That's why.
You guys realize here. I'm just trying to share it on my timeline. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys realize that when you
Okay.
you realize that when you are melting chocolate, you have to melt it in the microwave. Excuse me, babe. You have to melt it in the microwave just until it's almost melted all the way, because it will burn. And once it burns, your toast, your chocolate's done. You could try to recover it. This is how I'm drizzling it. You can try to recover it by adding some oil to it, but it's pretty hard. It's hard to do that. Oh, that was the one that's broken, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you want, all right, so I know what to do now. So do you want to talk about what we were talking about off camera while I finish that up and throw that in the...
Well, I'm doing this.
Okay.
We can both talk. God, I don't know what...
Sometimes it's hard to talk and drizzle at the same time, so...
I know, it's true. My brain doesn't always
because a lot of times you're like, stop, I need to finish this before we talk. So
it's not drizzling the way I like it.
No, it's not. That's why I was asking, in part, if we wanted to throw it through the microwave one more time.
No,
but
I'm afraid of burning it.
It's plenty enough, so...
It's okay. So what we were talking off camera, wait, we talk a lot.
We talked a lot. And one of the things, first of all, I want to revisit the Utah Classic.
Oh, yeah.
Because
we did talk about that.
We have 3 of our teammates that went down there from Team Fit Physique. They're coached by Jeremiah and
our
Amy.
Coach Jeremiah.
So, and
yes.
I tell you, Danielle, she just, even the pictures before she went down there, she looked amazing. I mean, her shoulders were just popping. And the thing that we were talking about was that, and it goes in line with what we were talking in our first episode of this, is that if you want to accomplish a goal, you have to deny yourself of certain things. And so if Judy was in training again, like she was a year ago,
which I'm thinking about, Jeremiah, so don't
she's thinking about.
I'm trying to think about if I'm going to be doing, but I got to commit, right?
Right.
And committing, okay, he's going to tell you.
Yeah, this would not be on the menu. So
No,
not even as a well, you might be able to do it as a cheat day, but it really shouldn't be on the menu.
Right,
so.
I do get one treat day, a cheat meal, and this could be on it at that time. But honestly, I deny myself of, I have to not eat certain things, and I'll tell you that in just a second.
And I think that's an important thing, because a lot of times we want to look like somebody, we want to live in the house like somebody, we want to drive a car like somebody, but we're not willing to deny ourselves of the temporary thing to accomplish the longer goal. And so I think this was a really good one too. So.
Yeah, and thought of that, the things that are in there, I mean, all of it's healthy, right? In that, I just stuck it in the fridge, by the way.
In fact, it's all paleo.
Oh.
So that is this is a paleo recipe. So
Ooh.
If you're paleo, you need to check it out.
That is true, because it's got almond flour, not any other kind of flour. So anyways, and it's gluten-free. So anyway, but I just stuck that in the fridge. It's going to be there for a few minutes so that the chocolate hardens. But go ahead and wash your hands.
It's okay, yes.
I don't want that all over me. I can see him like, and I can feel like, oh my gosh.
I'm wanting to lick my fingers.
Oh, you could.
It's okay. No.
I mean, it's just you.
We're in the test kitchen, so I'm trying not to.
Okay.
I said try not to.
Okay. So anyways, one of the things that I would not be able to have would be honey or maple syrup. So anything that I would use as a sweetener would either be stevia and I don't really want to do a lot of stevia. I just don't like it for me. I don't like the taste. But I would just do fruit for a sweetener. I would have no butter and no cheese for sure. Those are the things I know that were off my list during training. And when you're in season and off season for competition like that, it's off season, but it's not really off season. Okay,
no.
Off season just means that you are bulking, but you're still eating well. You're not dirty carbing. You're not eating that kind of just junky carbs. You're still trying to eat well. And that's pretty much what this is. And that would be great carbs to have. Those macaroons would be great. But there's certain things that were off my list because of my body type and what I need to do. And those are the things that I had to go, whoa, I can't have any of that. But if I wanted something in particular, I had to, right? If I wanted to if you want to accomplish something in particular, you have to go through the hard stuff to do it. There is no easy way.
There's no shortcut.
There's no shortcuts, because shortcuts come back to bite you in the hiney later on going, you missed a step and wow, you don't know it. It's kind of like, it's like cheating on a test. That was a shortcut. You cheated on the test, and then when you go back to actually, operating on someone, if you happen to cheat on your med test, who knows? That's scary. But let's just say you did. Let's just say pretend that's, extreme, but let's pretend that that's what happened. You're going to be like, oh dang, now what was that artery for? You know what I mean?
Person's
Hey,
bleeding
Tawny.
out. That's a
Hey, Reba.
crazy example, but
I know.
it's true, right?
I went to the extreme, so what? Hi, Kaya.
That's a great
Whoever.
example.
Hi, Danby and Melissa. Hey, guys. So thanks for watching. But yeah, I mean,
I think that's an
I
important thing.
got a little ADD. Sorry.
I think that's an important thing. I think a lot of us, I mean, we're human. We try to avoid the painful thing.
Of
We
course.
try to avoid the friction. When in reality, friction polishes stone. And I love the quote that I posted
just
on my
saw that.
Instagram
Yeah, that was cool.
is that friction not only reveals, but it creates. And so a lot of times the things that we're trying to do in our life to improve ourselves actually requires us to encounter some friction. It requires us to encounter some obstacles. It requires us to give up some things that have been kind of holding us back. In fact, I often use the analogy of I'm kind of like, personally, like Beetlejuice. And you remember the episode where Beetlejuice comes out of his little house and he's got all these little spikes coming out. He's been cursed, right? And I feel like God sometimes is trying to pick me up with my porcupine body, and he's trying to pick off the spikes that are coming off my body. And the only way that we can be refined and finished and become better is that we take off the rough edges. And sometimes we're choosing ourselves to take off those rough edges, and then we grumble about the process to take off the rough edges when we're trying to improve ourselves.
Oh yeah, it's like filing, sanding down, polishing. Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true, but then you become smooth. That's pretty cool. That's good. Let me go get those.
All right, so let's try these macaroons. So
I don't think they didn't cool off as much as I'd like
they
them to.
won't cool off enough, but we can at least taste them. So
oh my gosh, don't these look awesome? Look at them. They're probably not as pretty as the picture I put.
They look great.
But I don't care because it'll probably taste good. Okay,
all right,
smells delicious. I want to get one. Okay, ready?
All right.
Pick one up.
Take one.
Oh, yeah, definitely not cold.
They're definitely not
hardened.
cold enough. But
They're not hardened, the chocolate.
That's
Whoa!
okay. They're good enough to
But
taste.
look at that.
Okay, all right. So
wait, I'm going to show them. Okay.
Let's see if these are keepers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can even taste the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. These are really good.
Like, you know your friends that go, because I have friends that go, ew, it's gluten-free, it's going to taste like, or whatever.
Man.
Yeah, give them these.
Holy cow, these are the bomb. These are really good.
Or you have friends that say, here's where the licking is. You have friends that say, it's healthy. Oh, it must taste like junk. It must taste like crap or something.
Wow.
These taste awesome, and they're missing out. And these are healthy. So, definitely posting the recipe. Thumbs up. Is it Recipe Runner or Runner Recipe? Oh, shoot.
Recipe Runner.
RecipeRunner.com. You're the bomb.
Yeah, these are really, really good.
Wow.
I would say these are definitely in the top 5 of the things that we've ever tried.
You know what? And they're moist.
Oh, yeah.
They're not even like dry. Like, you know how macaroons can be dry? They're not dry.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Huge, huge thumbs up.
Okay, so like I want to just keep picking it up and eating them. So
She's
I'm going
going
to do that off camera. So anyway.
That's my one for the day because I got to get back into the gym tomorrow.
You've been in the gym.
I have
He's been doing really good.
Actually, I've been doing really good.
Because he's been able to go back and after that accident, recovering time. Have we talked about that?
No, but we should
another time.
another
need to
time.
The next time. But this has like been awesome because he's been healthy and just fit and just keeping active. His recovery time from that accident has been phenomenal.
It's been a lot better.
I mean, it's only been a month and a half, and he's lifting now.
It's been 6 weeks, and
oh yeah,
I'm still feeling. I'm not fully 100%, but I'm definitely doing a lot better
than what he could have done. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh. All right. So we've talked a lot.
Yeah.
Go. Put this recipe. You go make these. Awesome.
Huge
all right.
thumb up. Thumbs up.
I've got chocolate everywhere.
All
right, everybody.
Chocolate on the
have
thumbs.
a wonderful Sunday.
See ya.
See you guys.
All right.
Take care.
Wow.
Share this. This is
all
like
I gotta
the
say
bomb.
is those are really good. So, yeah, you gotta.